Hello everyone, myself Gauri Sonavne. My subject is agricultural chemistry. Next is the first chapter is the soil chemistry. First of all, the soil health capacity of a soil to function within ecosystem boundaries to sustain biological productivity, maintain environmental quality, and promote plant and animal health in the context of agriculture. It may refers to its ability to sustain productivity. A healthy soil would ensure proper retention and release of water and nutrients, promote and sustain root growth, maintain soil biotic habitat, respond to management and resist degradation. This is the soil health. Next slide is measure of soil health governed by a number of physical, chemicals, and biological attributes and processes, that is the expressed by different quantitative and qualitative measures of these attributes, as also by outcomes that are governed by the soil, such as productivity, nutrients and water use, efficiencies and quality of procedure in diagrammatically organic matter and physical environment, and another is the chemical environment and biological environment, that is the soil health indicators. The first is the organic matter and physical environment, second is biological and chemical environment. Okay, next slide is nutrient status, micro and secondary. First one, sulfur, zinc, boron, molybdenum, ferrous, manganese, and copper deficient to the tune of 41, 49, 33, and 22, 12, 5, and 4% respectively in pie chart diagram for, this. This is respectively, that is the percentage of deficient sample, and another is the sulfur, zinc, molybdenum, ferrous, manganese, copper. This is the deficient to the tune. Next is the low nutrient use efficiency. First upon nutrients, second is the efficiency and causes of low efficiency in chart. First upon nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, sulfur and micronutrients. That is the micronutrients having zinc, ferrous, zinc, iron, copper and manganese and boron. First upon the nitrogen, 30 to 50% efficiency, and causes of low efficiency is immobilization, volatilization, detrification and leaching. Next is phosphorus. Phosphorus is 15 to 20% fixation in soils, aluminum to phosphorus and iron to phosphorus and calcium to phosphorus. Potassium is 17 to 18 fixation in clay and lattices. This is the causes of low efficiency. Next is sulfur, 8 to 10%, that is immobilization, leaching with water. Micronutrients, that is the zinc, iron, copper, manganese and boron. This is the 1 to 2%, and fixation in soils are the causes of low efficiency. Next is the projected fruit grains production, fertilizer demand, likely consumption and gap. Firstly, food grain production, NPK, that is the nitrogen, phosphorus and potassium demand. Next is the NPK is the consumption of, and last is the NPK gap in MTE. In diagrammatically food production and nutrients in year 2003, next 2010 and 2025 years. Decline of the soil health, causes of concern. First upon the managing soil health, a formidable and challenge to ensure productivity, profitability and national food security. Second point is the United Nations Millennium Development Task Force on Hunger made soil health enhancement as one of the five recommendations for increasing agricultural productivity and fight hunger in India. That is the integrated nutrients management, that is IRNIUM, the panacea for soil health and productivity. IRNIUM means the integrated nutrient management for invoicing conjunctive use of chemical fertilizer, organic manures and biofertilizer enhances nutrient use efficiency, soil health, crop yield and profitability. Next point is need to augment supplies of organic manures, fortified, coated and customized fertilizers supplying secondary and micronutrients, biofertilizers and soil amendment to have INM, that is integrated nutrient management on a sound footing. And last point is site specific nutrient management. This is the response ratio and nutrients. Next, promoting fortified and coated fertilizer. Firstly, the fertilizer to be fortified and coated with micro and secondary nutrients to correct their deficiencies in soil is zincated urea, bronated SSP and DAP, etc. That is the policy decision by the government to allow additional cost of the fortification and coating to manufacturers 5 to 10% above MRP. Next, organic carbon status. Firstly, the soil organic carbon, that is the SOC, governs soil productivity and environment. Next is the earlier studies linked reduced productivity of the rice wheat system in IGP plant with declining soil organic matter SOM content. The recent studies on SOC built up in soil over a long period subscribe to different school of thought. The evolution of a large soil test data for 25 years in 1981 to 82 to 2005 to 2006 have relieved improvement in SOC. SOC means soil organic carbon status by 38% under intensive agriculture in Punjab. Next is the conclusion. Widespread nutrient deficiency and the deteriorating soil health are causes of low nutrient use efficiency, productivity and profitability. Next is the adsorption of site-specific balance and integrated nutrients management involving major secondary and micronutrients, organic manures, biofertilizers and amendments. Next is a conductive policy environment for more investment in fertilizer sector for suspended supplies of fertilizer, utilizing all indigenously available nutrient source to reduce dependence on imports, developing new efficient fertilizer product approaches through state of art R&D application, and last is the effective soil testing service to back up precise fertilizer use and creating awareness amongst farmers on benefits of balanced fertilization. Thank you.